on TRICARE, which is military health care, and the premiums are so large and fourfold, I was doing the math, and the savings are so small, about $1.8 billion, that people are asking, me in particular, I'll just name it, it looks like he's doing this just to get these troops into the Obamacare health exchanges.
It's all becoming perfectly clear.
Yes.
Whenever a president's budget is announced, there's like the first day of activity, and then the appropriations hearings start happening over the next couple of weeks. And that's when you start finding out, wait a minute, that's what was in the budget? And a budget is a policy statement. These premiums for active military and the retirees would go from $460 a year to $2,048 a year. Imagine if your car company, your insurance company said, we're going to jack up your rates that much. You'd shop around and go someplace else. Mm-hmm. Problem is, under the new system that we're entering into in 2014 with President Obama's Health Care Act, you don't have a choice. And so they're trying to move them into that. Why they're doing it for the military and retirees deserves an explanation. There may be an explanation, but get this. The Department of Defense, the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the White House all declined to comment about this development today. And they are facing a huge firestorm because the head of the Veterans for Foreign Wars said there is no military personnel issue more sacrosanct than pay and benefits. Just when they're entering into an election year, when they're feeling pretty good about the national policy and defense stuff, they're going to ask the Defense Department to take yet another cut, and they're going right at a certain number of people, not the others.
Right, but the way that, Greg, Obamacare is structured, it's forcing small business owners, right? Would you rather pay these expensive premiums for your employees, or would you rather put them on the exchanges? The choice is almost becoming impossible for people to make.
Yeah, this is why it's like a cattle prod using the cattle to get into the barn. It's the only way to get people to do Obamacare. The sad thing is, the military is somehow less valued than the red-faced union activists who can opt out.
Right. Can I,
yes.
Before we move on, very quickly.
Upside down.
Upside down.
Upside down? Okay. All right. Priorities, right? You point out, Andrea, less than $2 billion savings if they jack up the premiums.
Correct.
Right?
That's fine. Yep.
According to the Heritage Foundation, the average federal aid per recipient this year, 2013, will be $32,748 on the government dole. If you spend an enlisted member of the Army 8 years enlisted, $23,772.